Yeah, if it comes a bit out more. Yeah, that'll work. It'll work.
Did Eric reach out to you?
I'm sorry?
Eric, Krakow.
No.
No?
No.
No.
How come? Was he supposed to?
No, I
Oh.
thought, like, he mentioned somebody named Chris that he
Oh. No, Steve Sanchez was the one who linked up.
No, I figured that, but I didn't know.
Oh, no. Not that I can recall, no. No, I don't think so.
Knew someone named Chris.
Maybe it was another Chris then, yeah. Yeah, usually when I work for you guys, usually go through Steven. Yeah. Okay. Okay, and then I take it after the anthem? Cool, alright.
Yeah, go live on. Just make sure everything's muted audio. Interesting reminder, this dies faster than this is not gonna last. This is gonna die in this game. If it lasts, we'll get it. This is the heavy duty one. Just for your knowledge.
Especially because batteries do not like this kind of temperature.
So I got two. This one's full. This one's at 60%. Yeah, they liked our last guy up last time.
Okay. Yeah, I just didn't know if that was like a normal thing. I wanted to make sure I ran it by you, but okay.
It's a documentary.
Ah, got it, cool. Oh, well, it's fine. I don't care. Yeah. Interesting. I didn't know they were doing. That's cool. I was wondering what all the other cameras are for. Okay, cool.
no marching, please. Sideline, no marching, please.
Let's go! MLK, let's go, guys!
Let's go, Captain! Captain!
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Randall's Island, where today the New York City Department of Education and the Public Schools Athletic League presents the 2022 PSAL Boys AA Division Soccer Playoffs. This is for the 2022 Boys AA Division Championship, featuring from Staten Island, the Warriors from Curtis High School. And from Manhattan, the Knights from Martin Luther King Junior High School. Let's meet the players as they march onto the field.
Come on! Let's go! Come!
Captain's up front, let's go!
Here from Randall's Island, it is the public AA championship game here between the MLK Knights and the Curtis Warriors. I'm Chris Akonis here with you on a nippy evening here from Randall's Island, and a matchup between two offensive powerhouses. The Knights 12-0-0, undefeated, outscoring their opponents by a combined 18-1 scoreline in 4 playoff games, and the Curtis Warriors coming in playing some pretty good soccer in their own right. They were the top team in the Staten Island AA, and they've won their last 8 games while averaging just under 4 goals a game. And the starting lineups being announced now. We'll start with the Curtis Warriors, and in goal will be Milton Pingarone. And then across the back, 4-man back line, it'll be Eduardo Leon, and Kim Adam as the fullbacks. Center backs will be Ryan Fryer and Kareem Medito. On the flanks on the left side, it will be Kelvin Yangby, who missed the semifinal, and on the right side it'll be Danny Villa, and then in the midfield it'll be Roman Joseph Rodenstrack, and then Jared Quintero will be the lone man up top. So a 4-2-3-1 look for the Curtis Warriors. MLK Knights will come out in a 4-3-3. Miguel Saavedra will be lined up with Michael Garcia Jr. Jeffrey Morales and Thomas Silva will also round out the back line. In the midfield, Owen Colorado and Xcard Gonzalez, and then up top also will be Carlos Lainez and Maynor Palacios. And this is again an MLK team that knows how to score goals. 71 goals in 15 games, averaging 4.73 goals per game, and they're coming off a 4-1 win over Francis Lewis in the semifinal on Monday, and that one powered by a hat trick from Carlos Lainez. 10 goals, 12 assists to his name on the season. 5 of those 10 goals have come in the playoffs, with the hat trick in the semifinals really powering that total. Among the other top goal scorers here, right behind him with 7 goals, 8 assists, Maynor Palacios, who will be paired up with him in the front two for MLK. And also working around here, other top goal scorers. 6 goals for Charles Lopez, who is not starting, but will almost certainly see the field at some point. And also 2 goals for Gonzalez Moreno as we pause for the national anthem.
Please join us in honoring America with the playing of our national anthem. For the PSAL 2022 Boys Colorado Championship, gentlemen, let's have some fun!
All right, back here at Randall's Island, right next to Icon Stadium, in between Manhattan here, as we are all set to go here for this AA Public Final. MLK Knights and the Curtis Warriors, a combined 22 wins in 24 games between these two teams. Both programs that have really been on dominant runs and are just continuing the success that they've had. The MLK Knights have won 28 of their last 29 games, and are on their 3rd undefeated season so far. Finished their 3rd regular season undefeated in the last 4 campaigns. Coach Martin Jacobson, they call him Coach Jake, and he is looking for what would be the program's 20th public championship. As for the Curtis Warriors, they are led by Cadence Turner, 10-2. Erwin Yegby did not play. Danny Villa, who will be starting on the right side of midfield, he played, but he was really recovering from the flu, and therefore, of course, not 100%, as you might imagine. And Curtis now going through some final instructions for their starting 11 and taking a look at how things are going to line up. MLK is going to be in black with the white numbers and trim. And for the first half, they'll be going from right to left on your screen. Curtis in white with the maroon reddish numbers. They will be going from left to right. Of course, teams switching in the second half. The top team in the Staten Island AA League, facing their toughest challenge yet in this MLK Knights team. And it should be a heck of a match. And again, mentioned it a little bit in the open. Bit of a nippy night here. Game time temperature 42 degrees. Wind chill hovering around 35 degrees. That's going to get down into the upper 30s and real temperature 31 in the wind chill later tonight, and rumors abound that there may be some snow flurries later on in the evening, so that'll certainly add to the proceedings. And of course, having to battle the elements not going to be easy. And we are set to go here. It'll be Curtis to kick off. And it'll be Jared Quintero to play it back, and we are underway. It'll be Curtis cycling it to their back line. MLK immediately coming up with the press. Works this on the right side for Eduardo Leon. That played over the top in the direction of Quintero, but the ball just bounces over his head, and then it's swept away by Vakaba Cisse. Curtis gets it back on the far side, though. That pass intercepted. Looked to be Michael Garcia, the defender, to intercept, and it'll go out of play for an early Curtis throw-in. And that one taking the deflection. This time it'll go MLK's way, and they're going to heave it long down the right-hand side. Glancing header backwards. That ball played skywards and controlled by Curtis, but a mishit clearance, and now that sends MLK on the break. Out to the left-hand side is Maynor Palacios. Palacios takes a touch to his right. Navigates away, Lainez, dispossessed. Both teams really pressuring the other, and no comfortable moments on the ball, no steady building out of the back for either side, as that press is going to be dialed up. Silva plays up ahead in the direction of Palacios, so that one goes out of play. And it'll be Curtis taking over on the throw-in. Leon plays it down right side, just rolls out of play. That ball was in the direction of Jared Quintero. Oscar Garcia, check that as Quintero on it now, and they have played it left for Yangbi. Trying to navigate back to his right. Try to play it up ahead, but it's broken up. Just over 2 minutes into this match here, no score. No shots on goal in the early going, as both teams, it looks like, are sort of just feeling each other out. That ball intercepted. Try to flick it on there was Quintero, but he didn't have any support on the left side, and MLK will take over. Looked like that was Yangbi trying to get on it on the far side, but it's played out, and MLK will have a throw. They look to work the sidelines here, that time going in the direction of Lainez, but not able to control it, and Curtis will retake on the throw. Yangbi plays it in the air for Quintero, not able to grab hold of it. Intercepted by Curtis, and there's Sufaj again. Plays it down right-hand side for Donny Villa. Villa takes a touch to his left, hesitates, now delivers across to the back post, but no one able to latch onto the end of that. But they win it back on the press, though, from Yangbi. Wide on the left, options of plenty in the middle, getting to the byline, try to square it back, but intercepted and taken away. MLK try to get it clear, only about 30 yards out before it's won back by Yangbi. This one, coming to the far post, glancing at her back in front, and that one took a deflection wide, and still keeping it in play. Leo's Quintero on the shot, although a couple Curtis players in the area, and ultimately not able to get that into a target on frame as it was deflected out to the right side. It'll be a throw in for MLK. Well, we certainly expected a lot of end-to-end soccer in terms of goals. I mean, these two teams are averaging just a touch under 9 combined goals a game. Certainly they have stringent defenses as well, but the offensive talent is certainly there as that throw-in goes out of play.
No, we gotta switch on. We gotta switch on now.
A little give and go here. Soufage works it back. Played back into the middle where it's intercepted again. Curtis has been very adept to those long balls over the top. Their back line as a whole has done well in the early going as that ball tried to thread it down the right-hand side for Jeffrey Morales, but it goes out of play, and it will be Curtis to take over. Long throw in the direction of Donnie Villa. Intercepted. Villa wins it back on the press, and now Sebastian George able to work it towards the left-hand side, but it's intercepted and taken back by the right back, Michael Garcia Jr. Off that clearance, George gets it back off a glancing header, but then loses it, and it comes all the way for Scarlett Gonzalez. That was good dribbling work there from Garcia, but it's taken away. George trying to chase after that. That ball just played a little bit behind him. He was making a run left inside channel, but now it'll be MLK trying to take it back the other way, and it's Palacios. Works it right side for Colorado. Good standing challenge there from Leon to take it, and that one cleared down the right-hand side, and Curtis trying to create something on the counter here. They're forced to settle it back into the middle. Roman plays it out to the left-hand side, intercepted and taken away. Good standing challenge to break it up there by the forward Carlos Lainez, tracking back for MLK. Able to save it on the end line. Good dribbling work to navigate away. That'll set up a cross. Soft clearance, glancing header. George trying to get it totally out of danger. Hits the deck on a collision. And now it works left side. Here's Palacios. Edge of the 18-yard box. Takes a touch to his left. Squares it back in the middle. Settling in front. A sliding challenge blocked away. George will clear it. Left-hand side. And early danger dealt with brilliantly by the Curtis back line. And now Curtis will try to take a breather. It's been without too many shots on goal in the opening minutes. Still very much an end-to-end game, and one of those starts to the match where maybe the box score doesn't tell the whole story. We've played 7.5 minutes so far in this one, and still 0-0. This ball played out to the right-hand side. Lainez. That ball took a little bit of a deflection. MLK able to control it though. And that one will go out of play. Curtis able to clear in the direction of Quintero. Silva plays it over the top. And that one will be a free kick about 35 yards out. It'll be Gonzalez to take. MLK with about 4 black shirts into the 18-yard box, and this is going to be a long ball into the box. Making a run was Palacios, with that one easily into the hands of Pingarone. And he'll take his time and let everyone get downfield before he sends the ball down. That one was controlled by Quintero. MLK winning it back off the initial header. Poked away and out of play. And that's going to be a throw-in for Curtis. We're now 10 minutes into this match. And still scoreless if you're just joining us. In this public school AA championship game. MLK Knights looking to win their 20th title in school history, and the Curtis Warriors certainly proving a tough test in the opening moments. Here's George. He'll lay it off. Long ball down the right-hand side. Glancing header falls. That one in the direction of Quintero, and that clearance comes away, and a whistle, and that's going to go against Curtis. Got an MLK defender shaken up on the play. And again, for all the offensive prowess on both of these sides, defense has been just as strong. Starting goalie for MLK, Raymond Romero, has not allowed a goal in 6 games played. He's made 15 saves, though. And Milton Pingarone has a .46 goals against average as the first choice keeper for Curtis. He's only allowed 2 goals the entire postseason. This ball loose, played back into the middle. Oh, it just went too far. And that was Quintero trying to thread the needle in the 18-yard box. The technical difficulties with the stream, but we are back here. 27 minutes to play in the first half of this match. This championship match between MLK and Curtis, still no score. It's taken down the right-hand side by Sufaj, trying to keep it in play, but he can't. And that's going to be an MLK throw-in from the left-hand side. This one goes right to Palacios. Trying to link up in a 1-2 with Linez, but is broken up. Good defensive play there from Eduardo Leon. And now officials taking a quick break as Dinavia a little slow to get up. Donavia is going to go to the bench, and coming in as the first sub, Corey Marquez, sophomore, has played every game Curtis has played this season, 3 goals and 2 assists in that span, and he's the first change as Villa has to head to the bench at least for a moment. Linez has to work it back for Colorado, try to switch it over to the right-hand side for Cisse. And a long ball over the top. Glancing header to get it away. George goes off the back of his head. Linez able to get it back. It'll try to work it to the right-hand side for Morales. Ball still in play, and now here comes Linez making a run down the right-hand side. Cleared down the sideline and out of play. MLK off the throw-in, intercepted, whistle, and that's going to be a foul, and it's going to go against Curtis. So it'll be a free kick to be taken by Gonzalez, right-hand side. I count 5 shirts in the 18-yard box. They're motioning to the far post. Looks like it's going to be a long ball to the back post. Now a 6th player in to join as they await the service from Gonzalez. Opening 15 minutes are scoreless, but a big set-piece opportunity here for the Knights. That ball comes to the air post, punched away brilliantly. Pingarone with a big-time stop. The first time either goalie has really been forced into action, and he was able to come up with the stop, and this game remains scoreless, and that was a pretty decent service off the free kick from the right side. So now Curtis will look to work it into the goal kick. trying to get his head onto it, went just over him, but Curtis able to maintain possession, and here's Sufaj try to play it forward, intercepted, Silva to clear his lines. That took a deflection, and some nervy moments at the back for a second, but it looks like MLK will sniff out the immediate danger. Ball goes out of bounds right-hand side, about 30 yards out, and now Curtis will try to get something going off the throw-in. That service to the edge of the area, broken up. Sufaj trying to work it off the back of his heel, lofts it over a defender, but he can't find another man initially. Now he does. Left-hand side, 40 yards out. Working it towards the corner flag now. Curtis. Can they get that service into the box? That's a nice move to get around a man. And that cross low, taking a deflection, goes out near the near post. And Curtis has their first corner kick of the evening. And it looks like it'll be Kelvin Yengby to take. And the Curtis Warriors getting themselves set up. 6 white shirts in the area. MLK tracking back defensively. Off the referee's whistle, that comes to the near post, and it just bounces wide of the near post behind the net. And MLK will take over on the goal kick. So we played just over 16 and a half minutes. Check that, 17 and a half minutes in this game. And still scoreless, and the defense is definitely getting the better part, limiting opportunities on either side. Off that goal kick, it's won back momentarily by Curtis, but MLK taking it away. Good standing challenge. Comes back, and that one is a good clearance from Medito, the center back. And it'll roll out of play. Off that throw was sent out by Adam. Maybe a throw in for MLK right near midfield. Stands here at Randall's Island, filling in pretty nicely, as you might expect, given the stakes and the caliber of the two teams playing here today. This is a ball out to the left side to switch a point of attack for Palacios, able to save it. Now he goes one-on-one. Palacios looking for reinforcements, and he works it back for Thomas Silva. Silva for Saavedra. Now here's Sisse. Try to play it down the left-hand side. MLK trying to win it back on the pressure. 2-on-1. That's a foul. And it's going to be a free kick for Curtis. See, they were just trying to get the press going there, and a bit too much contact. And it looks like the only person to come off for Curtis, Donnie Villa, is now about to check back into the game. MLK working it out of their back line. This one chested down at midfield by Colorado. Gonzalez to play it left. Now it's up ahead for Palacios, trying to thread the needle back for Gonzalez and a little give and go, but that one poked out of play. It'll be a throw in for MLK, and it will be Thomas Silva to take. Gets it in for Gonzalez. Right-footed cross into the area, glancing header, but it's loose in front, and MLK not able to get it there. Played to the back post, deflected. That shot blocked away. Linus couldn't put it in the back of the net. And a tough defensive stand for Curtis, and this match, after all of that, still remains scoreless. And we've got a Curtis player in the back line down injured, and refs have stopped the clock. 20:28 to go in the first half of play. Again, this match still scoreless, thanks in no small part to some quality defense, and still trying to see who is down for Curtis. We'll get you that in a moment. Okay, and Curtis, his high school AA championship. A couple substitutions for MLK as Luis Pacheco and Sebastian George checked in. And Danny V, after coming off for an injury, came back on, and Kelvin Yangby suffered an injury in his own right. He had to come off. Here's Curtis on the ball, right side for Leone. Intercepted, taken back. And that one goes out of play, and it'll be quick throw in for Palacios. Try to work it down that left-hand side. Linez trying to chase after it. And that one goes out for a throw, and MLK trying to get something going here. Switch the point of attack, right side for George. Had to contend with the defender there, and ultimately couldn't get much more than a low, soft cross that falls easily in the hands of Pingarone. Off of that clearance, comes back out for Rottenstrack. And now chasing after it is via left-hand side. MLK coming back the other way with it now. Making a run down the right-hand side is Silva. Check that left side. Rottenstrauch able to come back defensively, but it comes from Palacios. Gets around one man, takes a touch around another. Palacios, edge of the area. Hesitated on the shot and ended up dispossessed. They don't blow the whistle on that one, and Quintero, the forward, trying to latch onto it, but MLK doing a good job tracking back defensively. Morales lofts it down the right-hand side, and it comes back.
Now in for Curtis, number 7, Kelvin Yangby.
Inspection. Hey, Thomas, look at the 11, yeah, just be aware. Right? Stay connected to the goal, but be aware.
got it. He's got his signal.
Timeout.
Hey, dame un poco.
Yes, I gave him the yellow. Let's go, coach. We need some.
Yo, Thomas.
Yellow card crossing is due to Martin Luther King's number 10, Sebastian George. Time of the crossing, 30th minute, Sebastian George. Yellow card crossing at the 30th minute. Now into the game for MLK, number 14, Heather Mejia.
Corey!
And in for Curtis is number 10, Ian Raftenstraub. Yellow card caution issued to Curtis number 4, Gerald 25. Sign of the yellow card, 31st minute. Second to Curtis, number 22, Corey Marquez. For Curtis back into the game, number 4, Gerald 25.
Minutes to play in this first half. Off the throw, comes all the way back. It'll be another throw in, this time near midfield. That one going out of play again. So Curtis doing a good job limiting those balls into the box the last couple of minutes. Some good defensive player to work the sidelines, and MLK limited to some throws as that ball into the box is intercepted. Sufas trying to get it clear, and that's going to be a foul and a free kick. And MLK is going to have someone to work with here right on the edge of the penalty area. And a man still down for the Knights. Waiting to see who that is. So that'll be a free kick right on the edge of the area here. George is there to take, as well as Linez. So 3 options here for MLK and 4 in the wall for Curtis. Best free kick opportunity either side has had this entire first half as they await the referee signal. Looks like it will be George to take. Oh, they both run over it. Linez plays it in front and defensively poked away. Curtis looking out to break the other way. That was Yangbi trying to push the counter, not able to keep it in play. But now Sufaj will work it down the right side. Quickly intercepted. That ball over the top looking for Linez. Off the mark. Did he keep it in play? No. And a referee whistling that it went out, and it'll come back the other way. You like the idea there, but the ball just a little off the mark. Colorado. Is it for Garcia? Intercepted, taken back the other way. That ball down the left-hand side, not able to link up with a man. Comes all the way back out to the goalkeeper, Romero. And Raymond Romero, junior goalkeeper for MLK, someone we talked with Martin Jacobson about before the match, and he said to me, this is a guy that really could have played as a sophomore, had the talent, and he's really earned himself a key spot in this MLK lineup. Back the other way now is Linez. And an off-ball foul there or did they call the foul? I think they did. It was Colorado going to ground. Looked like there was a bit of contact from behind. He didn't have the ball at the moment of contact. Might have just been a case of guys running over each other, and it looks like it's going to be a throw, no free kick. But MLK still with the ball. So we're now on 4:33 to go in the first half. That cross blocked away. And it'll go out of play on the right-hand side, about 30 yards out. Down to the final 4 minutes of this first half. Flips the ball in right side, just mishit on the clearance. That shot and a diving save, and the follow-through played wide. Ball still in play. Looked like it was Linez on the initial shot, and a diving stop there from Pigarone. Save of the half for Curtis, and Pigarone a big part of the reason why it's still a 0-0 match. But the danger always lurking from that MLK front. Linez, George, you name it, they can do it. Try to work a ball through for Colorado. Wide on the right for Morales. Try to play it back in the middle. Here's Linez, turns, shoots just wide left. That was just inches away from nesting inside that left post, and it looks like it took a deflection at some point, because it will be an MLK corner. Well struck, and the danger always there for this Knights team. Here's a service into the edge of the 6. Bounces away, back for Colorado left side. And Sufaj able to get that cleared. It'll be a throw in for Thomas Silva. Silva gets it in, and that one goes off the recipient in Gonzalez and goes out of play. Sufaj works it into the middle. And now MLK coming back the other way. Right hand side. Edge of the area, working for Linez. Linez takes it to the corner. Has options in the middle. It goes out of play. And it's a corner kick for MLK. Final 2 minutes of this first half. In a back and forth game, at the moment, all the momentum offensively seems to be with MLK as they look for their 20th title in school history tonight. Here's Gonzalez with the ball. Into the area, that took a deflection. Comes back out for Gonzalez near the corner flag. Looking for options. And that one goes out of play. Be a throw in for MLK, and Curtis with just about everybody back in the 18-yard box or close to it. Cleared out. One back with a foul as dragged a man down there. And it looks like that is Gangby. And he's still down. Or check that, it's someone else. Look like it might be Adam there. Kim Adam, the left back. Appears to be shaken up, but he gets back up to his feet. And doesn't look like they're going to bring anyone on to replace him, so 47 seconds left in this first half. Does Curtis try to send one more option down to try and maybe go into the half up 1-0. This is a long ball over the top. Glancing header to poke it clear. Sufaj try to get on it here. And now here's Linez down the left-hand side. Final seconds of the first half. Squared it, and it's right into the hands of Pingarone, and that was dangerous. I thought he might try to cross it to the far post. Ended up taking a direct look at goal. And Pingarone again up to the danger. He's looked well this first half. 12 seconds left.
10, 9, 8.
Down to 7 seconds. MLK pushing one more time. Here's Colorado right side out of play. And that will do it for the first half here. 0-0 is your score line. MLK and Curtis unable to break the deadlock as we will go to the second half, still awaiting the match's first goal. But it's been a good one here. Both teams showing flashes of putting something together, especially those last 15 minutes. MLK very much looking dangerous, but not able to get that final goal, and Pingarone has looked great.
Dressed like an LA guy.
from Randall's Island for the second half of action. MLK and Curtis doing battle in this AA public school championship game. Wind chill maybe in the low 30s, but certainly no shortage of intensity in this match given the stakes. And MLK with some dangerous opportunities off of set pieces. But the Curtis goalkeeper, Milton Pingarone, doing a good job just keeping his team in it, make some tough saves in the last 10 minutes particularly, and that has been a big part of things. And now the question is, for MLK, can they turn those chances into goals? And for Curtis, can they get something on the counter? They've got wingers and they've got guys who can score. I mean, this is a team that's averaged close to 4 goals a match in their own right. Or actually, again, the numbers here, yeah, just a touch under 4, 3.87 goals per game. Can they get something maybe on the counter, or can they control the flow of the game a bit more in the second half? We'll wait and see. As both teams switching sides. Again, if you're just joining us, Curtis in white with the maroon trim and numbers, and MLK in black with the white trim and numbers. And at first glance, looks like no major changes for either side. Of course, this being high school soccer, rotations are to be expected to some extent, but we'll have to see how this shapes out. But for the MLK to kick off, waiting on the referee's signal. And we've got 40 minutes left in regulation, and of course, this being a championship game, overtime, very much a prospect that could linger if this match remains goalless for much longer. That's a high header, trying to get it cleared. Comes back out for Abdullah, working it right. Or check that, it was Gonzalez Moreno. Okay, giving chase there. Gonzalez lets it roll out, and he'll hand off for Michael Garcia to take the throw in. Back for Gonzalez, try to switch the point of attack. It's a softball, easily intercepted. Try to play it over the top, and this one poked away and taken away down the right-hand side. It's Curtis trying to attack. Yangby trying to square it in the middle. Comes all the way back out, where it's controlled by Morales. Colorado trying to muscle his way onto the ball. It's played ahead, left-hand side, and ultimately out of play. And a bit of a delay. Referees blowing a whistle, and now we'll get back underway. That throw-in easily contended with. And a bit of a challenge there. There'll be a foul against MLK, and Curtis defender there, slow to get up. Trying to see who that is over on the far side. And a long ball over the top. Intercepted momentarily. Gonzalez works it right-hand side for Lopez. Gets past one defender, threads the needle down the right-hand side, looking for Colorado, but intercepted and taken away. One back, though, by Garcia. Lainez sends it back out for Gonzalez, works right, and Garcia watches it roll out in front of him for a throw, which he takes quickly. No little give and go with Colorado, but Colorado couldn't link up on the return ball, and that'll be a giveaway to Curtis. Just under 37 minutes to play in regulation here. No score between these two teams if you're just joining us. And a whistle. And a player down for Curtis at the moment.
Up here.
And trying to see who the injured player is, and they're going to come off. And the injured player is Yair Roman. And Corey Marquez again coming in off the bench. He's been the one that's been cycling on and off throughout the first half. Now he sees his first play of the second half. Switch point of attack. Trying to work it back for Yangby. Intercepted. Linez trying to come on it. And he does. Trying to navigate away from the pressure. And Rodenstrack coming up on it. Take it away. Through ball. Right hand side. Intercepted. Comes back out the left hand side. Colorado. Up ahead. And now this is going to go out for a MLK throw-in. Cleared away. Still waiting. They are going to actually change that. It's been a bit of a stoppage. I believe that's, yes, throw in just by the corner flag. That cross comes into the back post, and it's dealt with well by the defenders, but danger is still not clear. Comes all the way back out for Morales. Trying to navigate through pressure. A good standing challenge to get it away. Out of play on the left-hand side. MLK again with the throw-in, working back in left side. Thomas Silva coming up ahead to try and link up with it off the ensuing throw-in. Curtis trying to get it clear. That one bouncing dangerously in the box, but ultimately comes out for Pingarone to make the stop, and he's going to send this downfield and try to alleviate some pressure. Good dribbling work down the right-hand side, and a hard challenge and a foul. Going to ground there was Donnie Villa. And that is going to be a free kick for Curtis. An opportunity to send a dangerous ball into the box. Yeah, substitution now for MLK. Thomas Silva is coming off. And coming back in for Curtis is Yair Roman. Marquez heading back over to the bench.
Yellow card caution issued MLK number 36, Hamidou Barry. Time of the caution, 47 minutes.
There's a yellow card issued to Amadou Barry.
Number 3, Miguel Savannah.
Off the free kick. That one played in front and just not able to get that final shot on target. Just sort of hooked it wide right, but you can see the danger there, and still remaining scoreless with 33 minutes and change to play in regulation.
What number's coming out?
Who's coming out?
After a brief delay to get some substitutions in, it's going to be a goal kick, and MLK is going to send it deep off the foot of Romero. Lancing header from Gonzalez comes back down the left-hand side. Pressure comes. The header made, and Roman works it left side for Adam. Adam goes to ground, no call. They call it a clean challenge, and that one's cleared up the pitch. Slipped ahead, intercepted, and controlled by Colorado. Works it down the left-hand side, and it's just going to roll out of play. Pass a bit too far. You can see what they were trying to do with the overlapping run coming in, but just not able to link up. As we continue here, 32 minutes left in regulation. Of course, no score means extra soccer. And you get the sense that the ebb and flow of the game has gotten a lot more even balance compared to the end of the first half when it looked like MLK really had the upper hand, and now they're trying to regain it. And that's a hard challenge there. It looked like that was Sufaj. Remember, he's already on a yellow. And that is not going to be another card, although it was certainly a hard challenge. So it'll be a MLK free kick about 45 yards out. Gonzalez sends it in, and that one controlled by a leaping Pingarone. Had to jump up, grab it with both hands. He does. And trying to spring the counter, but the outlet pass is intercepted. And now MLK will work it out of their own back line. And that pass just not able to link up with Garcia. It was Cisse trying to get the ball downfield, but he just sort of mishit it. Goes out of play. And that's going to be a throw-in for Curtis. A little give and go with Rottenstrach. Now MLK looking to spring on the counter. The head for Colorado. Through ball down the right-hand side. That's Linez trying to get on it there. Keeper coming out. Pingarone able to get that cleared. A bit risky to come out. He had to time that run right, and he did. An outstanding match continues for Pingarone. Big part of the reason why Curtis have been able to keep this offensive juggernaut of MLK off the board. But the pressure continues. Goes out on the right-hand side for Garcia. Off the throw, trying to flick it in right-hand side. Trying to link up with the man there, Lopez, and goes out of play. Off a give and go with Linez. Lopez watches it go out. That's going to be another throw in for MLK near the corner flag. They're backpedaling a couple steps, trying to guard against the long throw. It is a long throw, and it's dealt with by Curtis. Taking the other way. Sufos trying to come back out and get it. Play to the right-hand side for Garcia. Try to clip it in for Linez. Intercepted. Comes back the other way. And now here's Adam. Adam on a little give and go with Quintero, and this could be dangerous. Adam down the left-hand side. Good standing challenge to deal with the danger from Pacheco. That goes out of play on the near left side. Played out, and a long throw in goes back. Sufo's trying to control it, and he does. Powerful kick across the right-hand side, trying to switch the point of attack, and that one was dealt with by Silva. Up ahead, left-hand side, and whistle. Looks like there's an injured MLK player down on the back. We'll get who that is in just a moment. Back up and they're back to play. Cisse to the right-hand side for Garcia. Headed away. Now Curtis. Ronstruck. Long ball over the top. Left-hand side, that's Adam. Working on the edge of the area. Trying to poke a ball into the box, but it was dealt with well by the defender, Michael Garcia. Throw in for Curtis, and they've threatened a lot more on the counter in these last couple minutes. See if they can penetrate the penalty area and get some good looks on goal. You can feel the tension just slowly beginning to build here as this half goes on. This one played to the edge, back post for Adam, and not able to link up on the far post. Adam with the ball on the cutback, but just not able to link up. But you like the idea there, and you get the sense that Curtis a lot more comfortable operating in MLK's half of the field than perhaps they were earlier in the match.
Let's go, Josh. Let's go, Josh. Let's go, Josh.
Intercepted. Sufos tried to poke that clear. The ball lofted in. And that was Medito getting it upfield. Trying to link up with Quintero. Ronstruck trying to get back on it. It is controlled by Colorado on the left-hand side. Dangerous through ball down the left-hand side. That one swept away. And a player goes down on his own. Had a man covering back to clear. Ball still in play. Now it goes out. It'll be a throw-in for MLK. Colorado gets it in quickly for Linez. They tried to see if they could outpace the back line of Curtis, but they were able to deal with it and hold it up in the midfield. Here's Gonzalez now. Working to the right-hand side for Garcia. Garcia tries to get the edge, and that one poked out of play. Gonzalez with the strike, and that one just curves over the ball. Over the bar, I should say, as it just sort of curled down. It felt like it was falling a lot more than it was at first sight. A bit of a deceptive ball. Looked at first like it was going to go well over the bar, but able to almost get it on frame. And now we've got a Curtis player down. Like that is Jair long balls with Curtis and trying to get the high press to win the ball back if they can. And now here comes MLK the other way. Through ball in the direction of Linez, intercepted and swept away. Adept to the danger, as they have been for most of this match, is the Curtis back line. Now we got a whistle. Glancing header just going out wide left of the corner flag. So it'll be a throw in for MLK. Curtis will have to potentially watch out for the long throw here. 23.5 minutes ago in regulation, still no score.
Michael, stay. Michael, stay. Stay put. Michael, stay.
Goes in the area of Linez, trying to clip it over, and Pingarone had to leap up and grab and intercept the ball into the area, and he controlled it pretty well. And now here is clearance that goes away for a moment. Sufa is trying to get back on it. Curtis is on it now with Yangbi and works it to the right side, but that's poked away. Ronstrack gets it back. Yangbi again. Through ball, right-hand side. This could be dangerous. But it's intercepted well and cleared out of danger by Pacheco. Luis Pacheco, the junior, tracking back defensively, and he does a good job on the stop there. The danger still lurking. Ball to the back post. Try to square it back in the middle. MLK looking to break away, but it's intercepted and it comes back out. Here's Adam. Try to poke it in. That one's staying in. Linez tries to get around his man. He does, but a foul. Just sort of put his hands on Medito there. And that was the call.
Use his arm.
Under 22 minutes to play here. Sufash plays it over the top.
Hey,
Lopez in the middle for Linez. Linez trying to poke it into the middle. Silva trying to get back on it here. Initial ball, not there. Follow up through comes to Gonzalez. He has to track back. Able to save it in play. And then plays it all the way downfield where Pingarone able to grab it. And now we'll get our first substitution, or another substitution rather, for MLK. As Charles Lopez coming off. Maynor Palacios, 7 goals, 8 assists. He started this match, he comes back in. 20 minutes left. And now it'll be goal kick. Underway here. Palacios intercepts. Right side for Garcia. Leaves it off for Gonzalez and goes out of play. throw now. Trying to work around Linez. Almost got past his last man, but a good clearance. And this one intercepted. Back into the middle. Here's Linez. Saves at the byline. Cross to the back post. It's loose in front and swept away. The Curtis back line again. Adept to the danger. This match remains scoreless. Comes from Morales' left-hand side. Has to go back, and he does. More ball over the top, and there's a shot, and there is the opening goal! Maynor Palacios off the bench and on the board for MLK. And with 18:45 to play in this championship game, you have to wonder, is that the goal that wins it for MLK? Good control, able to just get it down, and he was able to find the back of the net. Pingarone has had so many big saves, but that time just not able to keep it out of the net. And now Curtis, with just under 19 minutes left in this match, are now going to have to take a more attacking front here as they look for an equalizer to try to keep their hopes alive. That one goes out of play. It'll be a throw-in for Curtis. Sufaj to play it down the left-hand side. Rottenstrack trying to control it, and that goes out. And it is a Curtis throw-in. Goes for Sufaj. Rottenstrack plays it into the middle. Here's Yangby. Works it right side. Trying to link up in the area. That shot / cross goes into a defender. There's Yangby with a drive and then a good diving stop from Romero. Oh, that was a dangerous opportunity for Yangby. 15 goals, 10 assists. And he only got number 16 in a big spot. It'll be a corner kick for Curtis from the right flag. 17 and a half to play in this one. Crowding the edge of the 6-yard box. Here's the service. There's the initial effort, blocked away, sort of pung around the 6-yard box, but ultimately not threatening too much. And that time, it's going to be a foul. That's going to go on MLK, so Curtis will have another look at it here from about 30 yards out straight on. This is going to be Yangby to take. Just a moment after nearly scoring the equalizer, we'll have another crack at it. Looks like it's going to be 4 in the wall for MLK. That one right into the wall. Follow through. Well over the bar. Did that take a deflection? No, it'll be a goal kick. First bench. Maybe thought it took a deflection on the way up, but it is signaled a goal kick. Under 16 to play now in this one. It's a 1-0 lead. Maynor Palacios with his 8th goal of the year to go with 8 assists. With 19 minutes to go in this one, and if it stays like this, that'll be certainly a goal he'll never forget. Sufaj trying to glance the header down. Good defensive play, and now here's Yangby trying to work a through ball down the right-hand side, but that's swept away. Danger not totally cleared, and 15-19. We're going to have another substitution for MLK. It's David Reyes Ramirez checking in for the first time. And Carlos Lainez coming off.
Number 9, Carlos Lainez. Time of the clock is 69-6.
Off to Curtis, free kick. MLK trying to play it off the back line, and they're able to get some distance on that one, and it's going to roll out of play. And waiting to get another substitution in for MLK, but off the free kick, it was harmlessly out of play, and we're going to throw in for Curtis.
Coach, who's coming out?
Off that header, Morales. Second ball in. Gonzalez giving chase. That header
Sebastian George.
just poked away.
You wearing number 10?
He's wearing number 10. Thank you. It's the play from the left side right now.
Thank you.
Gonzalez to the right side for Garcia. In for Palacios near the right touchline. Palacios still controlling. Off a little give and go, comes back out for Morales. And that one is going to be a free kick, and Curtis is definitely going to want to take that quickly. 13:20 to play in this one, still looking for an equalizer. Sufaj. Ball trying to link up with his forwards, not able to though. Here's Sufaj. And player going to ground there for MLK, no call though. Palacios gets it clear. Giving chase there is Leon, and he's going to watch that go out of play. Off the throw in here is Leon. And now we'll get that substitution that MLK wanted to get in earlier, and it will be Carlos Lainez coming back in, Sebastian George coming off. And 12:10 to go in this match. Lainez will be part of the group to try and see this game out. Lainez, of course, 10 goals, 12 assists, 5 goals in the playoffs, including a hat trick in the semifinal. Of course, Palacios the one finding the score sheet in this one. This one working all the way back. Poked ahead from Palacios, and a whistle there as a little bit of contact at the heels. Looked like it was Roman just not able to get his feet out of the way, trying to play some tight defense, a little too physical. Gonzalez plays it short. Look at him go with Garcia. Now works it for Palacios. Back for Gonzalez, gets a touch pass on defender, and that one's going to roll out of play. Or is it? No, yes, it is going to go out of play. And it'll be a goal kick. And Curtis trying to take it quickly now. Time of quantity and dwindling supply with 10:45 to go in this match, barring an equalizer. Gonzalez tries to get around Rottenschrock, and possession lost. Sufaj trying to play it right side, but it's intercepted. Good heads-up defensive play. And now trying to work it for Gonzalez. Square it into the middle. That one deftly cleared away. Looks like that was Roman on the clearance. Now working it back in. It's Colorado. Out to the right side for Garcia. Garcia tees up a shot, and that one goes out to the right-hand side. It'll be a corner kick for MLK, and as we're now in the final 10 minutes and MLK are up 1-0, you sort of get the sense that they're not going to be too much in a hurry to necessarily get a second, though they're certainly taking it the opportunity presents itself. Focus is going to start to shift to keeping that clock moving, keeping Curtis out of dangerous positions at the other end. They play a cross in on this one, and looked like it was dangerous for a moment, but it comes back out on the right-hand side. Here's Garcia. Trying to poke it back for Palacios. Gonzalez. Still trying to navigate around, and that time it goes out of play. Off the ensuing throw. Comes all the way, and it'll be a goal kick. Curtis sending numbers downfield, as you might imagine, given the circumstances. Under 9 to play in this championship game. Poked around. Morales gets it back. And trying to get to the end of it there was Yangby, and good standing challenge to poke it away there from Linez. Works it right-hand side, looking for Palacios, but taken away. That sends Curtis down the other way, but a good standing challenge, getting ahead of that through ball by Cisse. Kim Adam was making a dangerous run down the left-hand side, but not able to get there in time. And they'll navigate for Rottenschrock. Back for Sufaj, the center back. Sufaj moving left, edge of the area, plays it back out, waiting for that cross, comes into the near post. Initial ball dealt with, comes back out for Adam, falls for Rottenschrock, back for Adam, edge of the area, sends it over to the far side. Yangby was going to tee off the shot, lost his footing, and now he's lost possession. Back the other way is Colorado, playing it up ahead, he went to ground, no call. Players making runs, and here's Palacios moving on in. Palacios plays it back. Colorado with an open goal, blocked away. And this one lofted out into the right side for Adam, and he's going to take it. Able to get past one man, couldn't get past the second. Good heads-up play from Cisse to win the ball. Center back taking it into the attacking side of the pitch. Linez works it right for Palacios. And now we'll get another substitution for MLK. It's Ebert Mejia coming in. Coming out here will be David Reyes Ramirez. And now with 6:40 to go in regulation, an official's timeout. The clock is stopped with 6:37.
You on the left side? Make sure you go there. Yeah. Oh, even so he cuts back defensively, yeah?
That ball played to the middle. Will come all the way back out for Cisse. Facing tight pressure, does a good job navigating away from it though. Sends it down the right-hand side for Linez. Now for Palacios, the goal scorer, just skips past him and it goes out of play. Good job to get past 2 defenders. Couldn't get past the third, but he quickly wins it back. Tried to square that in the middle for Morales.
The award ceremony will come to you. Once again, please do not come onto the field at the end of the game. And as always,
Mejia working at left-hand side, intercepted, comes out of play. Works it right-hand side. Garcia tried to play it forward for Palacios. Got it back off the clearance. Works it back. That clearance out of play. And we'll go back to Curtis with 4:50 left in this match. Back underway here, Sufaj works it right. Fryer trying to get that forward and goes out of play. Back to Curtis. Looks like a foul was called. Rodshock trying to get on the end of that one. He's dispossessed by Gonzalez. Gonzalez gets it back. Works it out of the back for Cisse. Long ball in the direction of Palacios. Cleared away with a mid-air volley. Here's Yangbi. Yangbi gets away from one man. Now sends a through ball left-hand side. This could be dangerous. Intercepted by Garcia, the right back, and he's had to make some big defensive plays this evening, and he has. Back out for Lides, and now this could be dangerous here. Palacios coming out, and keeper able to make the initial clearance, and almost came to Colorado with an open net, 40 yards out. Now it's back the other way. Garcia. Out of play. And it's one back by Curtis. Now down to 3:07 in this one. Curtis sending everything forward, trying to get that equalizing goal. That one mishit out to the right-hand side. Fryer trying to chase after it. Rolls out of play. MLK throw. Ball into the area, coming out to grab it is a running Pingarone. And now he's going to send it clear down the right-hand side. Out of play, okay throw. 2:26 to go in this one. Both sides with one eye on the clock here. Not a lot of time, but MLK knows they just got to keep the ball on their own side of the field and keep themselves in possession. There's the ball looking for Linus. Oh, it almost went in off the post, and finally grabbing it there was Pingarone. Comes all the way back on the other side. Curtis trying to get the ball forward, trying to send numbers forward. That one intercepted and one back. MLK could have one more chance to guard against. Comes out into the middle. Gets away from one. Sufaj trying to get on the end of it there. Sliding after the ball, but it's cleared back. 1:27 to go now. All the way back, left-hand side, and that one bounces out of play. Roman was chasing after it, not able to keep it in play. That'll be a throw-in for MLK, and Georgia will take 109. And now we've got an injury for MLK. Another substitution here for MLK as Jaheim Ellis will check in. Coming out will be Carlos Lainez. Clock is still stopped at 109. Now just waiting for the restart of this game is title number 20. Just 69 seconds away for MLK. Goes out of play. MLK ball. Final 60 seconds of regulation here. MLK trying to close this one out. Palacios gives it up for Garcia. Garcia navigates away from the corner, lofts a ball over to the far post, and it's intercepted, but a foul on Curtis. 36 seconds left. It's going to be a free kick. And it's going to eat away vital seconds here for MLK. Another official's timeout, 24.2 left.
The award ceremony will come to you. Please, once again, do not come onto the field.
And the crowd and the PA announcer here just reminding the fans, do not storm the fields. So if you're looking for a pitch invasion, you might want to look elsewhere because that is not something on the cards tonight. Off the free kick, Colorado into the wall. Back out the other way. Final 10 seconds here for MLK. And it looks like that's going to do it. Title number 20 for the MLK Knights. The goal from Maynard Palacios wins it. And it's a Gatorade shower for the Knights. And the 20th program title. On a chilly night at Randall's Island. And those are the moments you live for in high school soccer. The Knights running over to their supporters. Jubilation for them. Heartbreak for Curtis. So 1-0 your final score in this championship game. We'll take a break and we'll come back with the award ceremony. So don't go anywhere as the MLK Knights are your AA public school champions of 2022. I said, what I did was I didn't know what you were going to do for post game, so I said we'll come back with the award ceremony. No, I didn't mean that. I was just saying we'll keep it.
Trying to get him.
Okay. Yeah. That's why I said that, so that way people don't like tune off, you know. So.
We now have the players line up for the first game handshake and the presentation of the PSAL medal. Thank you. Ryan Fryer. Gerald Stupa. And one on the on. Now on. Logan, Ray. Kareem Riccio. The touchdown mark.